Hey guys, StarTard here, and welcome to a long-awaited model railroad review. So today, I did a first look, and if you saw that video, then you'll know exactly what I'm reviewing, and that is a Broadway Limited Imports CSX AC6000 number 638 with Paragon3 sound, DCC, and smoke in HO scale. So, I am quite excited to review this thing, and I've waited quite some time to get it, so I finally managed to pick one up off of eBay after everywhere else sold out of them. So I'll get into some of that later, and let's open the box. So here we go. A little bit of an effort to get off there. Here it has a little, I guess, an advertisement for shoes. It has the Broadway Limited Imports sticker and the 1-year warranty, limited 1-year warranty. It has the operator's manual, the exploded parts diagram, and it has the smoke unit. It has the smoke unit operation. So never operate it without the smoke fluid. You just take off the top radiator grill and and turn it on, and then you take off the little things on top and you get the smoke. So here's the engine inside the box, and there is the smoke fluid funnel right there. Let's take off the top housing. All right, so here's the smoke fluid funnel. You put about 6 drops in, and I'll show you where the smoke goes exactly once I get the engine out. So let's get the engine out. She weighs a little bit, if I remember right from other reviews, so I'm gonna take out the funnel and very carefully wiggle this out of the packaging so as not to damage anything. There we go. All right. So that's the engine, and the spaces on the top there, that's where the smoke fluid would go. So after putting the smoke fluid in, you would take the two little smokestacks and you would put them back in. So let's do that. I don't have any smoke fluid, and because I run my train in my room, smoke is not something I would run on a train. So, because my room has only okay ventilation, it's not very big and it's pretty enclosed. So, smoke is not something I would want to run in my room. But yeah, there's the engine. Let me take her out of the packaging and put her on the tracks. Turn it around. And let's see here. A little fiddly, but there it goes. So there's what it looks like on the, there's the engine. So let's get a pair of tweezers and very carefully remove the styrofoam packaging from all sides of the engine. There we go. So this is the engine, guys, and let's move her back a bit. So as you can see, the engine itself looks very aesthetically appealing. It has all the prototypical CSX paint colors. It has the blue, yellow, and the YN2 gray. Let's get the radiator grill nice and fixed up there. So it's got the YN2 gray and blue with the yellow highlighting. It has 638 right there on the side with the lightning bolts, like all 6000s do. And it has the CSX there on the side with the blue outlined yellow lettering, which is characteristic of Y&2B engines. And as you can see here, if we zoom in a bit, it has the partitioned radiator grille underneath there. You can kind of see it there. It has the triple partitioned radiator grille. It has all the ventilation parts there. It has the brake wheel. It even has windshield wipers, which is something that I really, really like that a lot of locomotive companies are doing right now for models, that they have windshield wipers separately applied. It has all the cool details and stuff there. It doesn't have the PTC array, but I guess you can add one if you wanted. And it has separately applied grabs and all that stuff. So the grab irons here, they're pretty sturdy. They don't break easily. They don't come off easily, which is great. Because in my experience with Atherin, these came off kind of easy and they break real easy. But these seem to be of a sturdier plastic, which is wonderful. And let's take a top view look. So here is the top view of the engine. And as you can see, it's got all the cool stuff. It's got the smokestack there. That on an actual AC6000 would be just one piece. It's got the separately applied horn. And it's got all the cool patches and things. It even has the little warning labels there. Let's zoom in on that. It even has, you can see the little warning labels on the top there. And if we go to the front of the engine, you can see that it's got ditch lights that work, and you'll see later during operation that they flash. It's got the window here. It's got the headlights, and the number boards are lit, which is really, really cool. I love that idea. Makes it really nice and prototypical, and it makes it stand out from other places that I've ordered trains from. So that's pretty cool. Broadway Limited so far has done a really good job. This is my first engine that I've ever ordered from them, and so far it looks really great. It's even got the couplers, metal couplers, and it's got cool, it's got the MU hoses, and it even has the train line hose right there. That's the train line hose. So that's pretty cool. It has all the front details. So if we move the train down a bit, we can see the back. And as you can see here on the back, it has the very characteristic extended radiator grille that most AC6000s, that all AC6000s have. If I had the headlights reversed, it would have a bright back headlight, which is pretty cool. Similar of all model trains. It's got the 638 lettering, numbering up here and the CSX lettering on the back. And if we zoom in again, you can also see that it's got MU hoses on the bottom here. It's got them here and there. So that's pretty cool. It even has the grabs. It even has the decoupler. That's pretty cool. It even has separately applied individual stairs, which is, woo, that's pretty cool. So now let's take a side view. It's got all the cool stuff on the, whoops. It's got all the cool stuff on the trucks. You can see that there. It's got the engine has the two, let me put it on the box here. Let me lay it on the box. It's got the two brake cylinders, and it's also got all the cool wiring and piping down there, which is great. It even has the, you can even see the little wheel bearing there. That doesn't turn, but it's a pretty nice detail that they added nonetheless. And it even has the little extended radiator that all 6000s have, which is really cool. It has the vent there. It has all the It has all the doors here that you can use to get into the engine on a real AC6000. So far, this train is shaping up to be pretty amazing. Now let's put it on the track and show you all the functionality that comes with this engine. Currently, I can only activate like 6 of the like 20-30 functions that it has, but what functions that I can operate, I will show you. So let's get into that. Let's move her back a bit. And let's show you the first thing that this engine has to offer, which is indeed the front headlight. You can turn it on and off. You can turn the ditch lights on and off on some, but apparently you can't turn them on this. You can't turn them on and off on this one, but you can turn the headlight on and off, which I find is really, really cool. And when you move the engine, it gets brighter, which is pretty awesome. So as you can see here, this is at a slower speed, and it's really quiet. A higher speed, and that's about the highest speed I'd run my train at. And then it gradually slows down. Now let's reverse it. All right, so that's just operation there for forward and backward movement. That is pretty cool. Runs real smooth, runs real quiet. I love that in an engine. And now here's some of the functions as I was getting into earlier. So function 1 is the bell. Press the button again and it turns off. Here's the horn. Press it again and it turns off again, and it does a cool little alternate ending. And now let's look at the ditch lights again as we turn on the horn. So get down here nice and pretty, and let's focus on the engine. There we go. And now let's turn on the horn. There's the horn. And now if we unmute the engine, which is function 8, there we go. So there's the sound. And that's the reverser. So as you can hear, the engine actually kind of ramps up as you increase the speed, and it ramps down when you increase the speed, which is really cool. And because it's probably hard to hear my voice, I'm going to actually mute the engine. So that's pretty cool. All in all, this was a really cool engine, and it was a great buy. And all in all, the price is pretty decent that I found for it. Some places were selling them for about $250 with $10 shipping. I found this one for $259.99 with $10 shipping, and that's not bad actually, considering that the MSRP for this is probably around $330. So to get it that much off, to get $60 off, is really cool. These are no longer in production, to my knowledge. That Broadway Limited is actually not making these anymore. So to find one in 638 for HO is pretty cool. So yeah, all in all, this was a great buy, and I highly recommend this engine. So thank you for watching this little review of the Broadway Limited Imports AC6000 and CSX YN2B paint engine 638 with sound and smoke. I'm looking forward to running this on the layout, and I'll show you some videos of me doing that soon. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and this is StarTard signing out.